Greetings and welcome to an SRM thing. And if you didn't get that reference, that's a reference to Lazy Game Reviews, who really makes me laugh. He does a lot of old school computer reviews, and I just made that reference for my friend Chris, hi Chris, and myself. But anyway, I just got back from the Philadelphia area, where, if you're familiar with my channel, you already know of Dan, who is Retrograde Customs. He's not as active on YouTube these days as he used to be, but definitely Instagram, you can check out his stuff. But he and I have kind of a trade thing going back and forth for a while now, and I'm way behind on boxes compared to what he's sent me. But anyway, his wonderful girlfriend, Sarah, was just in the Philly area for a horse-related expo. She runs a tack shop. So she and I met up, and Dan sent her along with a whole bunch of stuff to give me. So now this is more or less my unboxing video, which I haven't done in a while. A couple things didn't fit in the box that's sitting back here that you see, but among those are this San Jose Sharks hoodie, which is awesome. Old school hoodie. It's been around for a little while and it's sweet. I live in Pennsylvania and I'm a Sharks fan for no real reason except for when I was, I don't know, my family's not very sportsy, so like when I was 10 or something like that, I decided to choose all of my favorite sports teams, and I chose them based on not where I am geographically, but what logos and colors appealed to me at the time. So basically, yeah, San Jose Sharks fan. When it comes to basketball, I'm a Hornets fan, and I'm really happy to see them back in the game these days, even though they're not doing great or haven't been yet. And football, I'm a big Cincinnati Bengals fan just because of their cool stripy helmets from back in the day, and I just tripped over my cord here, so sorry about that. This is my second attempt at filming this video. First one didn't go so good. So anyway, besides this hoodie, he also sent me this Xbox 360, which is upside down. Awesome. This is my first Xbox system ever, and I'm a huge video game fan, especially when it comes to the retro stuff. I'm really into old school Nintendo, and I've always been more of a PlayStation fan than Xbox, obviously, because I've never owned one. But this is awesome, so I'll get to play with this thing for a little while, see how that goes. Really looking forward to playing some Grand Theft Auto 5 on it, because my PS3 will not play that game anymore. It runs for about 5 minutes and then hard locks the system. He also sent me Halo 3 and Call of Duty Black Ops with it, along with all of the necessary hookups and a controller. And just for laughs, I'm going to point this out. This thing, now this is an aftermarket power supply for this thing by Intech, but this is the biggest power supply I have ever seen for a video game console ever. And I own a ColecoVision, which is famous for having a huge power supply. It's the plug style, though. It's all built into the plug, but it's probably about half the size of this thing. So this is kind of ridiculously large, and maybe the stock unit was a little smaller than this Intech. I'm not really sure, but it just made me laugh that it's so huge. But anyway, like I said, this is my second attempt filming this video, and I have already opened this box, but the only thing I pulled out of it so far has been this t-shirt. I haven't looked at the rest of the box yet, but this t-shirt I had Dan make for me. I asked him if he could make it. He cuts vinyl and makes t-shirts and stuff, and he does a really awesome job, clearly. This t-shirt is perfect. I asked him to make this for me because I'm going to be, in a couple weeks, on the 25th of August, I'm going to be doing my second video game fundraiser for the Red Hat Foundation. I did one a couple years back where I had to play and beat Kirby's Dream Land 2. I'm sorry if this isn't focusing, by the way, totally. But anyway, yeah, Red Hat Foundation, they're doing another fundraiser this year. They have kind of an aim towards children. It's a nonprofit organization that raises money for various charities through gaming, and they're based out of the Harrisburg, Lancaster, Pennsylvania area. So this year, we're doing a charity gaming marathon, basically, that'll last 3 days. It's going to go August 25th to the 27th, from noon until midnight Eastern Standard Time. And you can watch it on Twitch. It's going to be twitch.tv/Red Hat Games, and I'm actually the one who's going to be kicking off the entire marathon. This particular fundraiser is to raise funds for the Red Hat Foundation to so that they can do the various different fundraisers that they do. And you can find them on Facebook and see what they've been up to. Red Hat Foundation is what they're listed under on Facebook. But yeah, recently they've done stuff for like autism and related conditions and anti-bullying and stuff like that. A couple years ago we did, the fundraiser that I did was for a bloodborne illness, and stuff like that. But I'm kicking off this year by playing this game, which is for the TurboGrafx CD system, Cosmic Fantasy 2. It's a Japanese RPG. It's a really cool game. So if you want to, check out me playing some games, or if you want to make a donation, that would be awesome also. You can check out twitch.tv/Red Hat Games from August 25th to 27th, from noon till midnight Eastern Standard Time, and I will be the one kicking off the thing at noon on August 25th. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm really stoked about this t-shirt because I'm going to be wearing it to that event. And I keep tripping over my wire. My battery on my camera does not seem to want to just stay charged anymore, so I have to keep it plugged into the wall. I keep tripping over it. My apologies. But this box is packed very well, as usual, for Dan. And let's see, looking on top of this box, he gave me this thing. Hang on, I gotta adjust my camera here. I'm not filming this a third time, so you're just gonna have to... I apologize, but you're just gonna have to deal with the crappy recording in this video. So my apologies. But anyway, he also sent along this signed San Jose Sharks card and puck. That is awesome. And I am not going to pretend that I can pronounce that name. But that's going to go on a shelf somewhere, definitely. I like the screws that are in there. That's kind of cool. Let's see here. Poochow? I have no idea what that is. Gummy and soft candy, it says. Ramune soda and cola. So it should be interesting to try out. Oh man. It is a Toblerone. Awesome. Dan likes to send me candy, and I'm fine with that. Let's see here. This is an AV cord for PlayStation 2, which is perfect because I need one to plug one into my TV in the bedroom. I have 3 PlayStation 2s, 2 fat ones and a skinny one. And that's not focusing very well, is it? But yeah, so I needed an extra cable. Thank you, Dan, for sending that my way. Alright, here we're getting into the die-cast stuff. This is awesome. This is my first green machine ever. Greenlight Hollywood Dharma Initiative. That's awesome. I'm a huge Volkswagen fan, and that thing is really sweet. If I can get it into the camera. Awesome green machine. This is going to stay in the package and get mounted on my wall. I'm not going to open it anytime soon. And if you didn't believe me when I said he makes decals, well, this one isn't one of his, I don't think, but Cartman decal. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to stick that somewhere. Yeah, if you weren't convinced that he makes decals and stuff, I totally can prove it now because he sent me a bunch. Snack-related mishap in red, 2 of them. That's awesome. These green ones, I think, are from my Volkswagen. I have an '09 Jetta, but a lot of these green ones are going to be going on. TurboGrafx 16, that's awesome. Daria. Gotta have Daria. Daria shaped a lot of my personality in the 90s. Some cool VW stickers. Some more cool VW stickers with skulls. Man, he hooked this up. Nintendo controller stickers. Peace VW stickers. The Critic! That's awesome. More VW skulls. No Sixers, which if you don't have any idea what that means, you have to read Ready Player One, because there's a movie coming out next year. Support local. Big fan of supporting local with everything I do, really. Dapper. Oh man, snack related customs for my custom stuff. That's pretty awesome. The Critic in green. A duck. I have one on my car on the Volkswagen currently, but it's pink because it used to be Jessica's car, and I'm going to replace it with this exact same duck, except in green. And he sent me a bunch of Mr. Yuck stickers. That's awesome. Dan is the man when it comes to vinyl stuff. Man, if you're looking for vinyl, get a hold of that guy and buy some stuff from him, because he is awesome. I got a stack of DVDs and video games, it looks like. So, Four Brothers, which I've never seen. I have no idea what that is. Fight Club. I've also never seen this one, and I get chastised all the time for never having seen it. Tombstone, which is a fantastic movie, and I'll totally watch that one again. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for PS2, which is the one Grand Theft Auto game I'm missing. And Hitman Blood Money, which I've never played, but should be cool. The Hitman series is pretty awesome. Let's see what else is in here. Got an Xbox Play and Charge kit. Brand new for my 360. That's pretty awesome. That'll be handy. I'm sorry if I'm also not in frame, because I'm also kind of filming over here on the left side. Altered Beast. I think this is just an empty box. Yep, just an empty box. I don't have the game, but eventually, you know, this having a box cuts down on your collecting costs, because then you can just look for a cartridge version for sure. And that's a game that I do want to get before too long. Here's a box of PC board parts. Okay. Alright. Well, that is a Game Boy faceplate. What the heck is going on here? That is a Game Boy faceplate. The old school big brick style Game Boy. And this is clearly a PC board for said Game Boy, with a bunch of screws stuck to the speaker, because that's a Game Boy screen. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, man, but he I guess sent it to me just for the sake of, I don't know, maybe having stuff to play with. Yeah, I'll see what I can do with it. We'll see how that goes. Maybe nothing. Maybe awesome things. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That's such a random bag, Dan. And some, yeah, the D-pads and buttons, and it looks like it's 2 Game Boys. I don't know if this one has a screen. Maybe it's 1 Game Boy. I've never actually opened up a Game Boy to see what's inside of it, so I couldn't tell you for sure. This is very interesting, though. Oh yeah, okay, that's going to be your game slot for the Game Boy. Probably. Yeah, I'm going to say that's going to be your game slot for the Game Boy. And then you got your screen slot, so it must have been in a couple different boards for that system. That's interesting. Okay, so I have a Game Boy with no case, basically. Let's see, what else is in here? Oh, I lied. There's totally a Game Boy case in here. There's a Game Boy in pieces. Alright, I'll have to reassemble that and see what's going on with it. That's pretty awesome. I don't have like a the brick Game Boy anymore, so that'd be cool if I can get that working. Alright, we'll see how that goes. There's a little Lego guy inside. It's pretty fun. Got some loose Hot Wheels stuff. Oh man, this is gonna end up being a race car. Big old Kenworth, right? Convoy Custom, it says, but it's I guess the wheels have probably been stolen off of it, so this is gonna get turned into a race car for one of probably Marty France's races. We'll see how that goes too. You've got a cool little VW bus matchbox. That's pretty fun. Richie's Pizzeria. It's cheesy. That's awesome. That'll go on my Volkswagen shelf. And getting towards the end of the box. Oh, here's another Lucy that's been pulled apart. Yep. Pulled apart. That is a Studebaker, I want to say. Yep, Studebaker. 63 Studebaker. That'll be cool. That might be a race car too, or maybe I'll turn it into a Christmas car this year. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe custom of some kind. And then there are some Hot Wheels cars here. Carded Hot Wheels cars. We'll see what these are all about. I know. Here we've got a Wastelanders Fat Fendered 40 with eyeballs on it. That's really cool. Tribute, it says. Definitely a cool car. Oh, what a drag. I definitely collect this casting. Number 6. I don't know if I have this one yet. I kind of don't think I do. Which is cool, which means it'll stay on the card. When I get the extras, that's when I open them up. A 67 Pontiac Firebird 400 in pink, which is actually a great color. I really dig like bright, obnoxious colors on like muscle cars and stuff. I just saw a Plum Crazy Charger the other day, which was beautiful, and like it occurred to me, Plum Crazy is such a beautiful color. I also love like the Dodge Panther pink, and this is a great pink shade for that thing. That's really cool. Not usually a Firebird collector, but definitely an awesome casting just because of the color on it. I'm in. I got one of the blue and wood grain Beetles, tuned Beetles, which is awesome. I didn't have one of these yet. Thanks, Dan. 2012 Happy New Year Carbonator. I also, yeah, big Carbonator collector. I don't know if I have a loose one of this yet. I know I had one carded somewhere, so this one might have to get opened up. Let's see. Oh man, custom Volkswagen Beetle from the air-cooled collection, and I already have most of these, but I don't have this loose yet. So that means it gets to get opened. That is a pretty cool casting. I'm sorry if it's not focusing properly. That's really, really cool. And then, oh, let's see, I got 2 more things in this box. I got another Studebaker Champ, which is awesome. It's good casting. I love Studebakers. My grandfather is huge into Studebakers, because that was his time. And I appreciate, especially the